Alrighty, welcome back to the JWP podcast. Today, we're doing another one of the episodes that we've already done before, the classic draft with a twist here. If you remember the episode me and Tyler did a couple weeks ago, we did the draft with heroes and villains with anime. That's what me and Devin are about to do here today. But instead of anime, we're doing comic book characters.
Let's go.
So this one, I did because I think you guys remember Tyler was saying he definitely should have prepped ahead of time and he didn't. That was kind of his mistake. This time, I told Devin, I was like, you should actually prep for this. I think there are certain things you're just gonna like not think about or whatever. So how did that go for you, Devin?
You know, with the 20 minutes of prep.
It was not. It was an hour, bro. You had an hour. What do you mean? It's been an hour.
Okay, no, you're right. It's been an hour. No, you're right. It's been an hour.
It was an
20
hour.
minutes.
I didn't realize how long I've been here. It's been an hour. I mean, yeah, I was able to get some like basic picks, but like I don't know. I've always enjoyed like the out of box picks that like no one ever thinks about.
Yeah. Well, do you have those today?
Maybe one or two. And if you say something, I'll probably like connect the dot. Like, oh my god, this character did this, and he appeared in issue 41 on page 46 on this month.
See, I feel like this. See, this is what I feel like. I feel like this type of draft format, because what we're gonna do, I'll explain it fully when we get into it. But like this type of draft format, I think it just there's a bit of strategy into play here, because like obviously you can just take the people you want off rip, but I feel like if you think someone won't think of a character, the strategy is to hold on to them, because you don't want to waste a tie pick on them if you don't think they'll take them. But then there's also what if they do take them, and then there's also strategy in the fact of I want to take this character, but I know if I take this character, he will take this to counter it because I know this person has a counter. For example, if I were to take a character like Madara or something like that, then Tyler could be like, I want Naruto. I know Naruto was better than Madara. It's an easy counter, like something like that, or something stupid like Kaido, Luffy, or like easy counters like that. So it's like there's that strategy as well. Then you got to play the counter pick game here. Yeah. So you guys remember the rules from last time. I hope you do. I hope you watched the last episode, but I'll explain them again here for Devin as well. So we're going to be doing a draft, just 10 straight rounds. We're not doing heroes first, villains first. It's 10 straight rounds. Yes. 10 straight rounds. Yeah, that's another part of the strategy here. 10 straight rounds. You can pick heroes or villains, whichever. Just it matters because you also want to counter the person you're drafting against, but you also want to pick people for your team offensively. So you got to play both offense and defense at the same time. And that was a twist that Tyler wanted to do last time, and I really like that because it makes it, I think, more challenging, because then if you're doing just straight heroes and straight villains, it's more blind. You can't really like counter as hard. This is like you got to play both sides of the game, and I think that makes it way harder.
So what do you mean? Are we doing like round one?
For example, round one, like first pick, whoever has first pick, I can just take a hero off rip. I could just say I'm gonna go anime here because I don't even want to give ideas for comic book characters. I'm just gonna go anime here. I say I took Naruto round one.
Okay.
You could either just go I want Sasuke, or you could just take Madara. It doesn't matter. You can take anything you want. We're doing 10 straight rounds. So you have to pick your 5 heroes, you have to pick your 5 villains. Once you've picked your 5 heroes, you can no longer pick heroes anymore.
Okay,
then you're just basically stuck to picking villains. So also, I mean, there's also the fact of like, what if you take all your heroes first? Sure, you can take all your heroes first, and then that like less heroes for me to take. But then also, I can just take all the villains, and then you have no villains to pick.
Yeah, okay, I get what you mean now.
Yeah. Also, it's Serpentine. I think that's the way you call this draft. I think, right? Or Snake, whatever. Either one. Yeah. Where it's just the guy who gets first pick picks first, and then second goes second and third, and then fourth, fifth, back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So this is also a tough one where I think there's a consensus guy where I'm like, there's a consensus 2 guys where I'm like, these are the 1-2 picks, and I don't know if I want to pick first or if I want to pick second, because like I feel like this guy, he could just carry hard. Like,
I'm getting flashbacks. I'm getting PTSD right now.
It's not Flash, Devin. He's off the table.
Why is he off the table?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
He's not universal.
No shot. You're questioning if Flash is on the table. Of course, Flash is off the table.
I'm just saying. You said no universal people.
It was nothing planetary.
We can do planetary for comics?
Like nothing. Okay, we can you can kind of go planetary, but not like too crazy. Not like galaxy or something.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what my restrictions are, because I have some characters.
It's just like within reason. Like if there's a character, it's like they're planetary, but they're not too crazy. We'll let it slide. We're playing planet by ear. We'll throw flags, kind of like we did in the comic book draft. You tried to throw some nonsense. I threw a flag on you.
All right, let me get rid of this guy.
Actually, bro had the Dr. Manhattan in there. Bro thought Dr. Manhattan was gonna slide.
I thought Odin was good, you know.
You thought the Allfather was good. And then obviously you can take care, like for example, I'm gonna say an example here that I don't want to say, but I'll say it. Iron Man. He's a guy you could easily scale him very highly, or you could easily scale him very lowly. I don't think if you take Iron Man, you should get flagged just because he can be scaled highly. If you want to take someone like who can scale varied like that, you have to specify you want a lower version of this said person. For example, like when we did our anime draft, I took Sung Jin Woo, but end of series Sung Jin Woo is a lot. Like he surpasses the barrier of what we set, so I had to take a couple arcs before Sung Jin Woo where he's actually still reasonable.
Okay, this makes a lot more sense now.
So because like when it comes to comic books, damn near anybody at some point just gets like Black Panther randomly got the Herald of Galactus ability. So it's like just because
I remember that.
Yeah, so it's like, does that mean I can just not take Black Panther because he can get scaled to highly? No, it's not fair. It's just in general, if they can be scaled higher, just either scale them down or be what's the consensus?
Yeah,
when you think
like
Black
base.
Panther, do you really think Herald of Galactus Black Panther? No, nobody really thinks that.
Okay, yeah, I get it. I'm familiar with this concept.
Yeah, okay. But let's just get into it. Let's get, I guess we can get Siri to flip a coin here.
Ooh, that's my first.
Or, you got a coin? All right. The producer's got a coin over there. You call it. You got a guest.
Heads.
You're the visitor.
Heads.
You want first or second pick, Devin?
Go ahead and give me first.
He wants first. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't take my consensus #1 guy. If he doesn't, you're cooked, Devin.
Lay out the field. Is this just like, all right, White Void, there's fighting, or how are we doing this?
We'll say like, we'll say.
That changes my answer.
Does it? Okay, we'll say like New York City. Give us like cover and all that. It's still kind of an open field. It gives cover and whatnot. New York City.
New York City.
I'll record.
Okay.
Okay. Then first overall draft pick on my team. Give me Batman.
No!
Give me
He was the guy. Like, he's the consensus #1. You need Batman because he's goated.
I was like,
damn it.
Like, give me like
I was like,
cover. Give me Batman.
I was like, maybe he won't think about it. Maybe he'll go power first. He won't even think about it.
Give me Batman.
Ugh. All right. I think I just have to pick this just to counter off rip. I'm going Doctor Doom. I have to go Doctor Doom to counter. I need my strategist on the opposite hand. I need my L to your light.
Are we claiming Doctor Doom
As a villain? Yes.
as smart as Batman? I don't
Yes.
know.
Okay, maybe not as smart, but he's up there.
Damn it, he was on my list. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go again, right?
Yeah. I think next, I'm going to pick this person just so you won't pick them. But shit, if you do, I feel like you'll take this guy next. It's so tough. Okay, I'm going to pick him because I don't think you'll take. I'm going to go Plastic Man next. Because I think you might have took Plastic Man next if I didn't. So I'm going to take
my number 2. Batman,
okay,
Plastic Man.
Yeah, okay. So I'm taking Plastic Man next then.
Damn it. All right. Oh, dang it, because it's hero versus villains.
Yeah, it is. It's not heroes versus heroes.
Give me for my.
You're back-to-back picks as well, right? That's correct? Okay.
All right. I want Magneto.
Okay, that's a good one. He was on my board. I gotta cross him off. And you have another pick?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me. Damn it! I really wanted. I'm gonna go Iceman for my another pick.
Is that just a counter?
I mean, it was gonna be a counter, but I was like, oh,
you can't actually. Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
you just want Iceman in general.
Yeah, I want Iceman in general.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go this one. I think this. I don't know if he was even on your draft board, but I feel like I'm gonna say this name, and you're gonna kind of regret you didn't take him. I'm taking Darwin.
I thought about Darwin.
You really didn't care that much about Darwin?
No, because there's counter arguments for Darwin that I know about.
Yeah, but he's huge though. He's clutch. Like he's just gonna be an annoyance
no,
out there.
He is, but I can argue my way around Darwin if I wanted to.
Well, to be, you have to think about it. You're not arguing. There's a poll. They're voting. Not
voting?
you. We're not debating. We're not doing it.
We're debating?
No, we can. We at the end. That's what me and Tyler did. We can, but at the end of the day, does it matter? It's up to them. It's up to them to decide who's winning.
I changed. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. All right, so I still have my next pick. Relax.
Yeah, you got it.
I think I'll just take next here. I want to go. I don't know if I need to go villain next necessarily. I need some intelligence on my offense, so I'm gonna take Mr. Fantastic as well.
This is fantastic. Interesting.
Plastic Man and Mr. Fantastic could do some combos together. Actually, yeah, Plastic Man's stupid. He's not smart. Yeah. All right, what you got, Devin?
Oh, Reed Richards was on my list. You said that, I'm like, he was on my list, but he actually was. I might go Doctor Strange. Is Doctor Strange? What do we do about Doctor
I guess
Strange?
you can scale him down. Yeah, I'll accept Doctor Strange. We just kind of like obviously like no, we're not going like crazy Doctor Strange because obviously he can go crazy.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't mean
He's
to
on
go-
another pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Because he wasn't on my board for that reason. I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, but I kind of a stupid pick next, honestly.
I kind of want to go Deathstroke.
Okay, he was on my board too. Okay, if we're going, I need to take a villain now. We're taking Deathstroke off the board. I gotta get something. No, I kind of want some hacks on my side defensively, so I'm gonna go Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, I thought of him as this year, but he's a little too weird. I don't really know too much about him.
He's pretty crazy.
I know he's
yeah.
crazy, but like I can't. Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna say too much yet because I'm gonna save my arguments for the end because I don't want you to try and counterpick. So if you don't know what he can do, then that's good for me.
I have brief
That's a
knowledge
dub.
about him. I know there's so much more he can do.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I need a hack guy on my team here. That was only I still have another one, right? Yeah.
That's just sinister.
Right? I'm checking. Okay, I have another one. I think I should go with another villain here. Honestly, I think I might go. Who'd you pick? Who'd he pick for? Can I get a rundown? Who he picked for heroes, real quick?
I can just tell you. Oh, is he recording?
Yeah, that's his job.
So
Oh, I would
heroes.
do that then.
Devin has Batman, Iceman, Doctor Strange. For villains, he has Magneto, and Deathstroke.
Batman, Doctor Strange, and Iceman. Okay. Batman and Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, Ice. I'm not really too worried about Iceman, to be honest. I'm not too worried about Iceman. What do I have? Doctor Doom and Mr. Sinister. What's Iceman doing to them? He ain't doing shit. He ain't doing shit
Nah,
to
that
them.
guy's crazy. People sleep on Iceman 24/7.
He's good, but he's not doing anything to them. I really got to worry about Batman and Doctor Strange, that combo. I got to think about how to counter them. Why? Okay.
I did slip up though. I didn't mean to say Iceman. Well, it was between Iceman and one other character, and I took
Who's the
Iceman.
other
I was
character?
like, ah,
Who's the other
no,
character?
don't.
I guess
That's fine. He's still good.
Next big villain. Who do I think can shake up the game here? No, I can't. Actually, I legit can't take that person because of what you did. Oh, wait, no. I can. I'll take Ultron. I was gonna say I can't take Ultron because you have Magneto, but I was like, oh wait, nah, I can because Magneto's a villain.
I wanted
Yeah.
Ultron.
I can. I'm glad I just actually thought about that.
I wanted him really bad.
Yeah, that's gonna throw a wrench into Bat Tech right there.
Yeah.
And no Bat Tech's gonna be coming here. That Batwing, I don't know if you can trust it. Ultron's gonna take that over that thing. All right, you're on the clock now.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me Raven.
We're not.
I do-
No, we're not. We're not. I don't even think you can scale Raven down. Like, if you want
can't-
Teen
no,
Titans
there's-
Raven, you want Teen Titans Raven. That's as low as it goes.
That's pretty much the
Like,
only way.
that's the only way.
I was scared over Raven.
Because generally the scale of Raven goes Teen Titans Raven and then crazy. Like,
That goes Dr. Manhattan.
yeah.
I was curious because
Yeah,
I know she does
you
fluctuate.
let that one fly.
I don't know. Maybe Gabe let that fly.
No shot.
Batman?
Cosmic Armor Superman? We're letting that one slide, right?
All right.
Try some nonsense again.
I don't know. Fuck. I was trying to think of someone to encounter Ultron.
I don't think you got. I don't think there's one.
I don't think there is one. I mean, can I Can I get Man, I need someone for a villain. What do I got?
Do you have no villain? Oh, you have
No,
Magneto.
I do. Can I?
You have Magneto and Deathstroke.
I do need some power. Can I get Juggernaut?
Okay, yeah, I thought about Juggernaut as well.
Because I need someone that's strong, but not too strong. I think
Yeah.
Juggernaut's like that perfect.
Yeah,
like,
you kind of
middle
need a
ground.
powerhouse in there. Yeah, I have a guy who's kind of not similar to him, but like, who kind of fills that void for me when I need. I think I'm actually gonna take them next. Did you pick two? Did he pick?
One more.
Oh, I have one more.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Can I do Black Bolt or?
Black Bolt? I don't see why not. I don't think he's too. I mean, obviously you can scale him high, but
Yeah, but he's not.
Yeah, he's reasonable.
Yeah, I'll take Black Bolt.
I don't have the Hulk, so I don't know what you need Black Bolt for, little bro.
Well,
where are we putting Black Bolt at? Where are you drafting him at? As a hero or as a villain?
He's a hero. He's not a
It's a
villain.
hero.
He's not technically here, but he's not a villain either.
Yeah,
And there's been plenty of times where he's helped the hero side.
Yeah, I got that, but there's also been times where he's been villain. So it's
Villain is in the eyes of like
with
to
the reader?
Earth, like okay, that's the guy's a villain, but he's like, oh yeah, I'm trying to protect my own.
Are you
know?
a villain in the eyes of the reader or of the planet? Like,
I think it's of the reader. You know.
Okay.
I also don't think like in like if he had like a biography, you wouldn't count him as like a villain. You know.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but you gotta be careful. All right. Maybe I'll just go crafty here. Offer just back-to-back crafty picks here. So I think I'm gonna go on the hero side. I'm gonna go Ghost Rider.
No. You're not getting Ghost Rider.
How?
Ghost Rider's crazy.
How is he crazy?
No, you know how he's Ghost Rider's
He
crazy.
can get scaled down.
When?
He's not.
No,
always,
he's crazy.
He's not Spawn, bro. Like
He's not Spawn, but Ghost Rider is crazy.
he's not that crazy. Ghost Rider is very normal most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time,
And
he's
most
normal.
things he's in, he's doing something insane.
Like what? Name one.
Well, most of no wait, but he doesn't. There's not like normal comic issues
No,
involving
what
Ghost
you're thinking?
Rider,
You're
though.
thinking of his hacks, bro. His hacks are cool and like quirky, but
Yeah, but-
he himself is not crazy. He's not like out here like with his chain of penance whipping the planet and destroying
No,
it.
but like when people are like, yeah, Ghost Rider, he's capable of fighting people like the Hulk and Thor. Like what are we doing?
So is Black Bolt. So what are we doing here? then?
He has attack velocity on that level.
Yeah, and so does Ghost Rider. So
He
what
has
are we
so
doing
much
here?
more on top of that, though.
And Batman can throw hands with
What are we
Superman.
doing?
like what are we doing here? Why is Ghost Rider off limits here?
Okay.
So, I did look it up on the Versus Wiki. It says that his attack potency is mountain level. And
Ghost
then-
Rider, no.
I'm saying, bro,
Mountain
you're
level.
not.
What do we
You're
do?
sucking
it's
him
mountain
off.
level or high hyperverse, but we're not taking a high hyperverse. So he's mountain level, and then his speed is massively hypersonic plus.
Well, yeah, that's obvious. I'm just
he's
so
not
used to highballing.
We we can say no to Ghost Rider. That's fine. If we're gonna say he's too hacky or whatever, then we can say no to Ghost Rider.
I would say Ghost Rider's allowed because he's not planetary.
But my-
You off rip said no though when I first said it.
well, because I don't know Ghost Rider. But
See,
then
like, I think his name
because-
makes everyone think he's
yes,
so
because
much crazy.
it's like Usher.
Yeah, it's legit Usher, bro.
Because like
He's
I
the
heard
Usher
Ghost
of the
Rider, and I
comic
see
book
people
line.
talking about like people like on TikTok. People are like, people always downscale a Ghost Rider. This is what Ghost Rider could do,
He
and it's like
can
he
do
can
crazy
do
things,
it, but
yes.
it's like normally he doesn't.
Normally that's what I was saying. Like,
and if
he's
we're
not
gonna take
norm-
characters like Sung Jin Woo during our draft,
that's what
I
I'm-
think we could take a
Because
Ghost
Ghost,
Rider.
in my opinion, Ghost Rider is the Sung Jin Woo of this. Like to me, that's,
Kind of, yeah.
That's
He's-
what I'm thinking.
Like he's
here.
crazy, he has hacks, but he's not planetary.
Yeah, I'm not taking the Ghost Rider who's out here soloing like Ghost Rider versus the Marvel Universe. I'm not taking that Ghost Rider. I'm taking at most of the time Ghost Rider is not that crazy.
I get
Like,
it. I get it.
You're
'cause
talking about
this-
he's doing hands with Thor and Hulk. Half the Marvel comics do that, bro. Spider-Man can do that. Like that doesn't mean
Spider-Man average
that
isn't
doesn't
doing that,
mean
though.
anything.
Spider-Man average isn't doing
Yes,
that.
he is. On average, he's throwing hands with Hulk. On average, Garrett. On everything I love, he is. On everything, Spider-Man's body. Who did he say? He's bodying Rogue too. I'm still standing by that statement. He's bodying Rogue.
I'm just so used to like highballing the Ghost Rider because like I'm gonna act like I'm like the most knowledgeable of Ghost Rider, But like some things he's in, he's just doing something crazy. And the people that people compare Ghost Rider to is also insane. I'll allow you to have Ghost Rider because
You'll allow it. Okay.
I would say as a producer, I would allow it.
Yeah, you got it. Ghost
Okay.
Rider.
All right, easy clap.
He's on the hero side.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Kind of
crazy.
stare y'all niggas. All right.
Think Magneto cares? They'll show won't work on him.
You act like Magneto's the guy I'm worried about.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, so we had Ghost Rider. That's good. Okay. And then I think I'm okay. I think I'm just going to gamble on it because, that makes it fun. I'm going to gamble you're not going to take this person. And I'm going to dabble into the villain category. I'm going to take Venom.
Okay. I think I'm gonna round out my hero slot and just take Iron Man.
Okay, cool. That's good. I didn't. I thought you might take Iron Man, but I wasn't too.
I mean, I was debating it, but I think Iron Man is versatile enough where he can do at least support or at least help in certain areas.
Until Ultron.
And since he took
Ultron,
when he took Ultron, I think Iron Man, might
loses to Ultron 10 times out of 10. Yeah,
I don't know.
Every time.
In every iteration.
Iron Man. Dude, Ultron is an Avengers villain, not an Iron Man villain. He is an Avengers.
Who usually
villain.
takes out Ultron?
The Avengers.
I think it's
the Avengers.
The Avengers are there.
Oh, actually, is that your last hero spot?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, now I can say it. I was thinking of Vision. I didn't want to take Vision because Magneto can control Vision. That's why
I thought because he was made of synthetic material.
That's
that he couldn't be able to control.
That's what
But
I
it
thought
said
too.
Synthetic material and vibranium.
No, so technically in canon, Magneto cannot control vibranium. Vision is only vibranium in the MCU. In actual comics, he's not vibranium. That's what I was trying to figure out though. Not if because I know Vision is like a hybrid, so I was like, I don't know if because of like the stupid hacks he has, he can somehow get around Magneto's manipulation. I guess he just can't.
No, Magneto's crazy.
Yeah. Well, he can't control vibranium, so he can't control Cap's shield.
Yeah, I know that, but like, I know we'll talk about it later. But the things that Magneto can control, I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah.
Because like, if you get down to nitty gritty, like his ability is he can control like electromagnetism. He can't just control metal. He controls magnetism itself. So
yeah. All right, so yeah, that was the guy I was thinking of, Vision, and also when you were talking about who's a counter to Ultron, I was like, well, Vision's right there. I
thought about it, but
I hope
was like,
it doesn't take him.
That's why I thought it was like a direct counter.
Yeah, that's why I was like, how did he not immediately think Vision when he's like, I need
like
a counter to
safety?
Vision? Yeah, and you just didn't, and you went Iron Man, who was just the opposite of a counter to Ultron. I'm a counter to Iron Man, if anything. You chose my counter for like you inverse countered yourself, but I don't know. Like, Iron Man's a good pick normally, but I think if the opposition has Ultron, not the best pick.
Yeah, but I feel like Ultron sometimes just straight up like hack Iron Man too. Like
He's done it all the time.
Frame
all the
one.
time. Yes.
Is he able to do that though?
Yes.
No.
Ultron is crazy, bro. The only reason Iron Man can do anything when he versus Ultron, he has to use his non-technology suits, or he has to have like a person like Jean Grey help have protection against it, or like people who can throw additional bonuses to stop.
Man, I got Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange ain't Jean Grey though. Like, it's not like. We can debate it later. We can debate it later. All right, you still have one more pick, right? You have your villain, right? Or,
oh
He has
yeah.
two villain. Well, one pick right now.
yeah, one pick right now.
I was thinking about it. I was like, I'm trying to remember like who's on your hero team. Can I get a run of who's on Gabe's hero team real quick?
You want his whole team or just hero?
The hero, just hero.
Heroes, he has Plastic Man, Darwin, Mr. Fantastic, and Ghost Rider.
Oh yeah, that nigga's Android to get those.
Like what? Like why? You actually cooked right now.
No, yeah, I am. Well, I don't think I'm cooked. I'm not cooked. Just like I was thinking about one guy. I was like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, he could do something, but literally, all four of those people had like a resistance, like his like ability. I was like, nah. Fuck. Man, that's such a good team.
Yeah.
That's a really good team.
Yeah, I was cooking. I thought of a metagame too for when we get to the debate phase. I'm gonna metagame you.
Yeah. You sure are. You sure are. And there's so many characters because like the villain is so hard. I mean, I'm trying to play around your hero team.
That's what you have to do. Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can do now since
Your heroes are done.
yeah,
now.
my heroes are done. And I really wish it wasn't like this.
Man, I'm loving my villain team right now. Actually, I'm loving it.
Can I take the super scroll?
The Super Scroll? Sure. You can take the Super Scroll. I'm not worried about him.
Okay.
I'm not worried about Lil Bro. Okay. These are my last picks anyways. I'm thinking your villains. I have Doctor Doom, Venom, Ultron. What do I need here? I got hacks. I got brains. I got brawn. At this point, he's just I just need utility at this point. And who's utility for me? No, I can't. You're just gonna throw a flag if I take this guy. I just know it. Loki.
Yeah, but
You can scale Loki down. I was like, I don't really want to
No,
argue
really.
that. It's whatever.
We're not
I can
doing
just not
that.
take Loki. It's fine. I guess I'll take Brainiac.
good choice. Good choice.
No, I can't take Brainiac.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna take one of the smartest characters in the DC universe.
I guess I will. I don't think I can take this person. I just don't think he would work well with this unit here.
Oh man, there's so many good heroes.
I guess I'll get my hero out the way because I already know who I'm going to go here. I'm going to go Rogue here for my last hero spot.
Okay.
That's what I was kind of gambling on. I didn't know if you would take Rogue because it's another person I'm like, I've heard Devin talk about this person
I thought about
before.
Rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about her.
All right. And then my last villain slot. Can I take a Black Adam? Are we allowing Black Adam?
He's kills Shazam, man. We're not taking no.
Does he though?
Because there's characters like there's him, Shazam, and Martian Manhunter. I'm like, we can't take those characters.
I don't think he's on.
If
He's
you're
not on that level.
If you're capable of taking hits from Superman, I don't think no, you can't.
Batman
do it.
take hits from Superman. So take off
What
Batman
are
off your
we
list.
doing?
Take him
What
off your
are
list.
we doing?
Take
No.
Batman off your
We're
list
not
and then
doing that,
redraft.
bro. We're not doing that.
That's your logic.
Yes.
Unreal, bro. Deathstrokes take hits from Superman.
If you're capable of going toe to toe with Superman, I'm like, yeah, I could probably go toe to toe with him. For
Black
a little
Adam is
bit.
not going toe to toe with
For a
Superman,
little,
bro.
he's not going. I'm not saying he's even, but if you're capable of just at least throwing down with Superman, then no. And he's capable of doing
Unreal, bro. That's a stupid bar to have.
that. Why is that stupid?
Can I get a rundown of his DC characters real quick? Let me just think.
My
about it.
DC
Yeah,
characters.
if you can look through his list.
Do you want heroes?
No,
villains,
just
or
yeah,
both?
any DC character he's taken. I don't care about his Marvel. I just want to see his.
How many do
DC
I have? I think I only have like 2.
Batman.
Okay.
That's it for heroes.
Yeah.
You just said screw DC.
Dude, there's so,
Deathstroke's it for villains.
dude, there's so many that are so strong. I'm like, who would I take from this team? They're overpowered.
I guess. You got me in the corner here. I guess I should go Omni Man.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. Omni-Man?
He could be scaled to planetary, but we said it's
He's
like,
a low ball. I can. That's fine.
you can get Doctor Strange to planetary as well. So I think we said like as long as it's within reason, you're not like just I don't know. Whatever.
No, I'm just thinking about like the show, and I feel like in the show he's at least planetary.
He is.
He's
Even in the comics, he is. I know he is.
Planetary wasn't like the bar itself. Just like you can't just be like
Massive.
you can be like system wiping.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
we can't go we can't go Phoenix Force like type like Phoenix Force.
Because I took
Superman,
Black Bolt. And he's
Shazam.
Black Bolt's easily planetary.
Yeah. I took like I took Mr. Fantastic. He's planetary.
Since when?
Oh, you don't know? What's his name? Dropped the knowledge for you. He dropped the knowledge on Mr. Fantastic for you. And remember on one of our episodes? You don't remember that?
I thought you dropped the knowledge on. No, we're not taking that. You
yeah,
can't take that
buddy.
one. No,
yeah,
no.
buddy.
Wait,
Make
time
your
out.
pick. Make your pick, little bro.
Time out.
Make your pick, little bro.
Ain't that guy? Wait, time out.
Make your pick, little bro. Take your last pick.
Time out.
Make your last pick, and then we can talk.
Rewind.
Make your last pick, and we can talk. No, make your last pick, and we can
That's not
talk.
an on average Mr. Fantastic.
That wasn't the base. That wasn't what we said.
We're taking based on characters. That's what we're saying.
No.
No, that's not what we're talking about.
We said we can do that for some people, but if you want to take a specific version, you can. For instance, Tyler took early Dragon Ball Piccolo.
Late Dragon Ball Piccolo.
Oh yeah, late Dragon Ball Piccolo.
That nigga's crazy.
That's moon level.
Oh, late Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so it's like you can specify. Ghost Rider, and most of the times he's not. I don't have to specify because he's not always hyperversal, right? He's generally not hyperversal.
Yeah, like Sun Jin Woo, Piccolo, like they have iterations where they are beyond it, so we have to specify them down.
Yeah. So if for some reason you were dead set on I need Superman on my team, you gotta take 1940 Superman, first iteration, where bro couldn't even fly. He could like jump and shit.
Far.
Yeah. Anyways, go ahead, Bill, bro. Make your last pick.
Let me just see.
Wait,
what?
Are you trying to see what he could do?
No, look at
Are you, you have a villain or a hero left?
I have a villain.
Oh, you have to counter, yeah. What you got, little bro? What you got for me?
Immeasurable for?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't sleep on Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic got it like that.
Oh, I'm not looking at him. I was looking at a villain for myself.
Oh, okay.
Because I always was curious. Multiversal.
I can't take him, little bro.
I mean, that's on the high end. Oh, because he's still a body. Can I take the Joker who laughs?
The joke? No.
Why not?
No.
A lot of
The Batman who laughs?
Yeah, a lot of his things are right because he stole something from a character. You know?
No, we're not allowing.
You can lowball the Joker who laughs.
Hey, Tommy Oliver?
I'm not saying like
We're not allowing the Batman who laughs. No way.
you can't do that.
No.
Tell me why.
If I can't scale down Black Adam, then you can't scale down the Batman who laughs.
Yeah, but I can.
Galactus?
But why not? No, Black Adam's different because like that's like he's just super strong. The Batman who laughs, all his greatest feats because he's Batman. So a lot of those feats are
You
high.
can't take him.
I can't take him.
No, you can't take bro.
Oh, but you can take Ghost Rider. Okay.
Yeah. I can. Don't act like they're on the same level. They're not.
I'm gonna say there's an argument to be made here. Oh, I got villain.
Honestly, for me, with I guess I'll say this for after, because like after you make your pick, we can talk about like things we were thinking about, whatever. Before we get into the debate section.
Man, who do I take here? I'm trying to just go through villains right now. I'm like, who do I even want? Like, who's gonna put up points on my board? Because I thought I was cooking at first, so you said.
I think Condiment King could be really clutch for your team.
True.
Condiment King, or what's his name? Polka Dot Man?
Rat no, just give me Carnage. I just want
Carnage?
Yeah, I'll take Carnage.
That's easy. That's easy money, bro. I'm bodying that nigga with my team.
Who body you?
Mr. Fantastic?
He's not body you. Don't do that.
Sound.
Yeah, he has resistance.
Alright.
Someone doesn't read.
Alright, you want to run now?
First I want to go through, oh shit, why is this not working? We can just talk about what we were thinking. So there's some people on my board is like, I don't know if I want to like risk, like Hulk was another one. I was like, obviously you can scale Hulk down, but it's like, is it worth me to scale down a Hulk to take Hulk? I don't think so. Same with like Jean Grey. You can generally, like most people think Jean Grey, you think Phoenix Force. Most of the time she's not Phoenix Force. That's actually a separate character if you really think about it. So Jean Grey in general, it would be on the board if I really wanted a telepath. I only would have went Jean Grey if you tried to go like Professor X. I was like, okay, we're gonna do a telepath on the hero side. I'll do that too then. But you didn't do that, so I didn't really need to go Jean Grey. Another one, Wolverine, just to outlast everyone, because bro literally regenerated from his blood. Like he can just come back constantly, be an annoyance.
Did he do that?
Yeah,
I know Deadpool did that, but did he do that?
He came out from a drop of blood. Green Lantern was one you can scale Green Lantern down. What?
I'm looking at the Batman of Life's like attack potency. It's like building level, solar system level, unknown with prep time.
I was like, all his good shit is from prep time because he's a Batman. So
because
like, you
a
can
guide on how to destroy the multiverse.
Well, he's no, wait, you have to read the comic to like understand like why he's trying to like erase shit. You can't just do it. It's not like an attack potency thing.
I'm aware of that, but still, it's just like a no. Because in my mind, like the Batman, it's not like I don't know how to explain. It's not a parody comic in a sense, but it's like I view it the same way I view like a Deadpool versus the Marvel Universe comic, where it's like it's a one-off instance of a character where they have all the plot armor in the world to just do anything. So it's unfair to take that. Like if I were to draft Deadpool and I took Deadpool that kills the universe, that's just so unfair because he has all the plot armor in the world in that comic book.
No, he doesn't.
And that's the Batman who laughs. He's a character who has all the plot armor in the world to just do anything he wants. Which Batman in general already has that, but it's even worse in that one. So that's like I don't know if there's a word or like a name for that, but that's like the type of category of comic book that is in, and I'm like, nah, I don't think that's a fair draft pick.
No, I get it.
Was there any people that you had as well that you were thinking of?
Yeah, I mean, when I said Iceman, I was like, fuck, because I kind of wanted Storm instead of Iceman.
Storm was a thought for a
I was
second.
like, I kind of want Storm, but I think Iceman is still a good character, but Storm can just do more. She's more versatile.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a lot of people down, but I'm like, they're just too strong. Like, originally I did have Green Lantern, but like,
yeah.
do I want to scale down Green Lantern?
Yeah, exactly. That's the issue with a lot of feels like Green Lantern would be so cool to have. He could be a good support utility guy. He can throw in shit to the battlefield.
And just overall in general, I was like, I wanted Dr. Doom. You took Dr. Doom. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
You took a lot of people I really wanted in my villain side, so I was like, that really doesn't really leave me with too many people I really wanted.
Yeah, I mean, you took Batman from me, bro. That threw a monkey wrench into my entire plan. I was like, well.
Like, I'm happy with my hero team. My villain team, I'm kind of like, they're okay.
I'm actually really happy with both my teams here, to be honest.
Your hero team's crazy.
I'm way better with my villain team this time than I was like my anime villain
It's
team.
just like heroes all day.
Yeah, this one I'm like my villain team. They can hold their own, bro. They actually can hold their own.
Who's on your villain team again?
We can run off of the list.
Yeah.
You want to have the producer go for it?
Yeah,
read off both of our lists here.
All right. As for Deven, his heroes are Batman, Iceman, Doctor Strange, Black Bolt, and Iron Man. His villains are Magneto, Deathstroke, Juggernaut, Super Skrull, and Carnage. Gabe, his heroes are Plastic Man, Darwin, Mr. Fantastic, Ghost Rider, and Rogue. His villains are Doctor Doom, Mr. Sinister, Ultron, Venom, and Omni-Man.
Yeah.
So if you want to get into this next segment, it'll be let's start with like Devin's heroes versus Gabe's villains. If y'all want to discuss.
Yeah.
There was one more thing I wanted to say. I wanted to say.
I feel like this would be my favorite debate. I feel like this is my heroes for your villains is a really good debate in my mind.
Okay, what was I gonna say? Okay, so off rip here, I'm thinking. Actually, we can just get into the debate. It's fine. So let's just go here. What you got? What do you want to debate first here? Your heroes or my heroes? Where do you want to go here?
We can do my heroes.
All right. I want to write them down actually myself, so I kind of know what I'm working with here. Let me just get a versus thing going up here. Alrighty, so we have.
Yeah, I can just send it to you.
Oh yeah, send this to me real quick. That'll be easier actually. Alrighty. So we're doing your heroes first? Alright, what you got? Alright, Batman, I'll admit. Bro's the biggest wrench in my plans off rip. But other than that, like Ultron got Iron Man on lock, bro. Iron Man ain't doing shit. Ultron's got him immediately instant framed. Dr. Doom's like, alright, you chill in the corner, Ultron. Go ahead, hack Iron Man suits. While you're at it, hack all of Iron Man suits and let's get them on our side. Get all the Ultron force coming in. We got some recruits coming in, easy money right there.
Man, who's to say that Iron Man's even on the battlefield though? Maybe I have this Iron Man in the back just cooking. I have Batman and Iron Man cooking, making malware and trying to anti-hack.
You got Batman and Iron Man in the back, and you think Dr. Doom's gonna let that happen? No shot, buddy.
You think he alone? You think he alone?
Hang on. Let me get this straight. Because in this instance, like we're saying, as soon as like our five guys are teleported to the battlefield off rip, like 5 heroes, 5 villains, they're both teleported in front of each other. We'll say, who knew, maybe 20 meters apart or whatever. Like whatever. Instantly frame one, Batman and Iron Man are running away. They're just running instantly. Is that what they're doing?
We're doing because this is the point. We're doing it to the point where like. Obviously, if a character knows the character, they have knowledge about him. If the character has no knowledge about him, they have no knowledge about him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say maybe Iron Man's like, yo, Ultron, the guy's a problem.
You think Batman and Iron Man are gonna get along? That's my metagame strat. They're not getting along.
I don't see why
their egos are too big. Iron Man and Batman would not work together well.
Batman and Iron Man have shown time and time and again if they're fighting you see the people in front of them, they're going to put their differences aside.
Batman, I could see that.
Iron Man's gonna try to take the lead.
Exactly.
But
Batman needs to take the lead on your team, and that's the issue. Iron Man's always going to try and one-up Batman, and you can't have that. And
Batman will just follow along. I feel like Batman is a good team player to the point where, and I feel like Iron Man is more knowledgeable, at least when it comes to like just machines in general, where Batman would be comfortable taking like a second seat, or at least like following up Iron Man, mainly playing like a support role. Cause it's playing a cocky people in the Justice League.
Yeah, but in general, in the Justice League, he always has Superman to be like, "Hey, yo, listen to this guy." He don't have a Superman out here to like vouch for Batman.
Yeah, but like Batman,
he's with guys he don't know none of these people. They're he chose all Marvel people. he has no familiar faces on his team.
No, you're right. You're right.
Bro, surrounded by strangers. They're gonna be like, "Who's this guy? Why do we think he's the smartest guy? Why do they have a reason to trust him to strategize for you?"
Depending on how long the battle goes, I just feel like one Batman would kind of assess like what Ultron is and what he's doing.
But how do you think Batman's getting away? Like, you think is frame one Batman running away, and you think my team is letting him do that?
No, I don't think he's doing that. But I feel like there is a. I mean, I think we should move.
Okay, let me get the elephant out of the room here. Mr. Sinister does have telepathy. Off rip, frame one, I'm stopping Iceman and I'm making him just freeze Black Bolt.
Well, telepathy and mind control are two different things.
Okay, he has mind control. Yeah, he's
able to just mind control people?
He's almost, actually no, I think he is on par with Professor X.
My question is, why doesn't he just do that to the people he usually fights?
He does.
To the X-Men?
But he fights the X-Men with Jean Grey. So yeah, he kind of can't. You don't have a Jean Grey now, do you?
I'm just saying, is Jean Grey there every time they find Mr. Sinister? I don't think she is.
Most of the time, yes, or Professor X. You think at what times are the X-Men out and they don't have either Professor X or Jean Grey?
I'm just saying.
What instance does that happen? That's always the case.
I'm just saying. And can you really mind control Iceman? Go ahead and look up if you can mind control Iceman.
Why can't you?
Go ahead and look that up for me real quick.
Are you just are you going out of your ass, or do you actually know he
Go
can't?
ahead and look that up for me, big dog.
Wait.
They're not even answering the question, bro.
Iceman has telekinesis.
It doesn't say he has any immunity to it.
Yeah, I'm just forgetting my ass. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
I'm not that wasting more time.
I don't even where you would even pull that from. Like,
I thought maybe he would have.
It's like he freezes his mind's too cold or something. Like,
I don't know, man.
Like, there's nothing about that. I was like, I don't even know like where he's pulling that. It's like some comic book where he's like, Jean Grey can't get into my mind. Nah, he can be the only one I'll like. Not gonna try and debate it is Batman because I know that I'm not gonna debate that. Or like I can debate Iron Man or whatever, but I think it's like a whatever thing. I don't really need to worry about controlling Iron Man. I got Ultron. I don't need Mr. Sinister to get into Iron Man's mind when I have Ultron over there. But also, I will say, Mr. Sinister trying to get into Batman's mind, I think will derail him enough to where he can't focus as much on everything else if he's trying to fight being mind controlled.
I feel like Mr. Sinister is such a big villain where like Doctor Strange knows about Mr. Sinister. I feel like he would just have like a protection, like try to use like protection magic. I feel like Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange is like a very defensive player.
Yeah,
going
I
into
forgot
this,
about Doctor
debate.
Strange. We can just try and take him. Like Doctor Doom also was very aware of what Doctor Strange can do, and actually he himself is keen with the arcane arts himself. I think Doctor Doom he think cook up some strategy to get Doctor Strange out of this fight somehow, so he can't bring support in here. I think he can get either Venom to take Doctor Strange away from it, or Omni-Man to fly him away.
Venom.
I don't think I'd put Venom on Doctor Strange. Actually, no, that's a horrible idea.
Not only that, I feel like Iceman just like Venom. What are you doing? And just freeze him on a subatomic level. I'm like,
no, because Iceman's getting mind controlled. Frame one.
Frame one.
Frame one. Mr. Sinister's going to whoever's mind is the weakest, and I'm telling you, on your team, he's got the weakest mind. He's got the weakest mind on your team, bro.
Frame one.
Look at your unit.
You said Mr. Sinister fights the X-Men, right?
Yeah.
Iceman's an X-Men.
Yeah.
So he knows them.
Yes.
He's like, oh, I know the guy.
Yes. He knows me. He's like, oh, let me just make his team have an annoyance. I'm just gonna freeze your whole area. Then what? Batman's gonna whip out his bat skis or his bat ice skates.
Like, don't you know I prepared for this moment?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. But either way, it's still a nuisance that you have to deal with. And then now I got 6 people on my side. And then Ultron's gonna be cooking up, trying to get Iron Man. That's gonna make it a 7v3.
I mean, I feel like it's still debatable whether or not, between you mind controlling Iceman and then Doctor Strange.
You think that's debatable? That Mr.
No,
Sinister
I don't think it's debatable. I think it's debatable like what happens first. Either Doctor Strange realizing the obvious threat Or Mr. Sinister going frame one.
Okay,
boom.
so in Doctor Strange's mind, he looks across the side and he sees. Yes, he sees Mr. Sinister. He also sees Ultron and Doctor Doom, and you think he's worried about Mr. Sinister
The
first?
immediate-
No, he is immediately thinking of Doctor Doom first, instantly.
I think the immediate threat is
everybody in Marvel view, like if you look at most Marvel comic books, when they think of their top threats to their world, they think of Thanos, Galactus, and Doctor Doom. He is instantly going to be focused on Doctor Doom.
Well, Doctor Doom mainly because like what he's capable of doing when you leave him alone. The immediate threat is Mr. Sinister only because of what he's able to doing at this very moment. Like, what is Doctor Doom doing? Just like
He has abilities.
I know. Trust me. You don't have to tell me he has abilities, but
I think I do have to tell you because you're acting like he's some Batman.
What is
like,
he doing?
I'm just a guy.
What is he doing? Frame one that's harming my entire team.
Instantly cooking up a strategy, and that's it. That's an issue of its own that Doctor Strange is aware of. He himself understands strategy is a big part of the fight, and if you have a strategist on the other side of the team, as good as Doctor Doom is, who, mind you, this is a guy who took Odin's power, who successfully gaslit Odin
Gaslit
of
a lot
all
of people.
He gaslit Odin, Thanos, Ultron. He's gaslit damn near everybody that
he
you can
gaslits
think
a
of.
lot of people.
Yeah, if he can do that, yes, Doctor Strange is saying, well, let me worry about this guy.
At a certain point, you can't call it gaslighting. At a certain point, he's
him.
He's talking. But I do have a question about how these teams are going about this. But the teams we have, right? I know we're just dropping them into a like New York and letting them fight.
Mm-hmm.
But what incentive do they have of fighting with one another? Are we giving them like, oh, maybe they know each other?
They die.
So the way that I
That's the
interpreted it
incentive.
is like you gather them from their respective universes, you put them in like a void room outside of reality, and then like you get a rundown of like, okay, you're gonna fight another team of 5 people, and either you die or they die, and then they just teleport.
I think that's enough.
That's like my rundown.
No, my man said it was in like, do they know each other's abilities? Like,
No.
They have no time to
No.
like team strat or anything. Okay.
No.
That's the way that's the way we did the
yeah.
anime one. Is like we kind of had people that
when
like
they were there.
It
when
was
they're
nice
there.
because Gabe and I had people that had telepathy.
Yeah.
So it's like
Which I do. On my villain side, I do.
Yeah, you can like instantly convey
Yeah.
information. But the way I gathered it was just they were kind of put into this room, given a rundown of it's you or them, and then there's instantly there.
Yeah. And I will say, actually, one thing with I guess the advantage that we have over what me and Tyler did is that with anime characters, most of the time we're taking characters from different series because it's kind of what you have to do. We're not going to typically take multiple people from one series on like one side. Here, we had more than 2 options, but for the most part, we damn near had DC and Marvel to pick from. So a lot of people are familiar with each other. Like Doctor Doom and Mr. Sinister are familiar with each other.
they're very
Off
familiar.
rip, they already have that going with each other. Most of your team, aside from Batman, they all are familiar with each other for the most part. So that's one thing they have in common. So immediately, Doctor Doom knows what Mr. Sinister can do, and that helps him in his strategy. Batman, your downside offensively for your hero side is Batman doesn't know what his guys can do, so he has to figure that out while also frame one being thrown in a fight against my 2 top guys. Why not 2 top guys? My 2 smartest guys already know what each other can do.
Yeah,
If you want, we could give it like 10 minutes.
No, I mean it's fine. I'm not.
I don't really want to have a time constraint. I kind of just want to keep going until we feel like it's like not. It's whatever.
No, I
It's
meant
stagnant.
like they're in the room for 10 minutes.
Oh,
so
like
they can
time
discuss like
limit?
at least with their powers.
I mean,
Or like what they can
I'm
do.
fine either way. I wasn't complaining or anything. I'm fine either way because I was going to say, even though like Batman doesn't have any knowledge about any of these people, I'm using Doctor Strange as a utility character to the sense
Yeah,
where
I
he's
am.
able to convay. I feel like Doctor Strange has a spell where like
He does. Yeah, he can mind link. Yeah.
Yeah.
He can. I also feel like I don't know. I would say Doctor Strange, yes, has better magic than Doctor Doom, but we are scaling Doctor Strange down here. And if we're scaling Doctor Strange down here, I don't think Doctor Doom is very far off of him, and I think he can disrupt a lot of what Doctor Strange is doing. Because if we're just going like straight up like Doctor Strange versus Doctor Doom, I would obviously give it to Doctor Strange here. But we're scaling Doctor Strange down here because you want him to be like not crazy.
Yeah, but scale down Doctor Strange is scaling him down from like, oh, he's capable of taking like universal threats to like, okay, because like a lot of Doctor Strange, still has so many abilities he can use scaled down.
So with a character like Doctor Strange, the way I would view, because I mean, it's weird. Like, in my mind, Doctor Strange doesn't really get stronger. He just learns more. That's what it is.
Not only does he learn more, he also gains more items.
Yeah. So when I think of scaling down Doctor Strange, I think of he has less items and less abilities because that's the only way you scale it. Because I don't think he actually gets stronger. He just gets new things. So if you're scaling him down, you take away things. That's kind of what I would view it.
Yeah, but
if you're agreeing that you think he doesn't get stronger, then you have to agree that that's how you'd scale him down. Then that he loses things.
Yeah, I get he's definitely losing things. Just the way I see it is just a lot of the things he has is just like, I guess, yeah, scaled down. I don't know what I'm arguing at this point, but yeah, I see what you mean. But I definitely think that Doctor Strange would be able to like release relay information during the fight and being able. I think you also be able to link everyone on my team together as well, so they could make a strategy. And why? I still do think that Doctor Strange will be capable of at least protecting the minds of my characters.
All of them? You think all of them against like? I think he can make. Okay, I won't argue that he can't help them, but if he's worried about all of them together, I'm not sure he can do that like successfully. Because if Mr. Sinister's not trying to control all of their minds, he's only going to focus on one of them. So Doctor Strange can't protect all of them, and Doctor Strange doesn't know who Mr. Sinister is going for. Because do you think because by you arguing that he could have protection against mind control, I don't have a problem with that necessarily. But does Doctor Strange know specifically who Mr. Sinister is going to target frame one?
No, but I think
exactly.
So I feel like he is capable of just protecting everyone.
Like, okay, so you think Doctor Strange splitting up his protection 5 ways is better than Mr. Sinister's one pinpoint focus?
Yeah,
that's insane. That's insane that you think his 5 split is better than his one focus. Because I would agree if I'm trying to control all 5 of you at the same time, I could agree you're doing it. I'm not trying to control all 5 of you at one time. I'm going bit by bit. Ultron's going for Iron Man. Mr. Sinister's taking out Iceman of the equation, making him a nuisance to your team. Black Bolt, I ain't worried about Black Bolt, bro.
Why not?
What's he gonna do? Realistically, Doctor Doom's got him wiped.
Doctor
Doom's got him wiped down.
That man whispered, Doctor Doom is going to have to shield his entire team, or they're getting wiped. He's going to have to shield the team. What character is withstanding?
Mr. Sinister.
He
fights the entire X-Men. He also can.
I feel like he fights them on hacks alone. He doesn't straight up fight.
Yeah,
them.
he has an insane amount of hacks. I think he has the what's it called, the psionic shields as well. So he could create a shield. He also enlarge himself as well. Yeah, he can enlarge himself, create a shield, whatever. I mean, is everyone getting behind Black Bolt when he does that? Like,
it's going for it. It's sound. It's going for it.
So then you see everyone get behind Black Bolt. You think there's like, oh yeah, let me just chill here. You think they're not gonna all fan out? Like, fan out. What do you mean?
It's going to, depending on how like loud he's going. It's going to spread more. Because he can pinpoint it.
And I genuinely feel like Mr. Sinister can hack into your telekinesis comm, like your telepathic comms that you're having going on. I feel like he's in there. He's in there. I feel like he's in there like Swimmer, bro. Like he's in there like.
Why are we just giving him that?
Because he's an insane telepath. He's up there with like he's not up there with Jean Grey necessarily, but he's up there with some of the best telepaths. Like if you were to look up some of the top 10 strongest telepaths, and you get past the people obviously like Onslaught or whatever, he's up there. He's like top 10.
Top 10, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is hard because I feel like from a pure attack potency state, I feel like I got it, but I have to argue around Mr. Sinister, and I don't know how I'm doing
Doctor Doom.
Doctor Doom is. I'm not throwing away Doctor Doom. But from a pure frame 1, yeah, I'm throwing this shit at you. What are you doing?
So what if I just like, what are you throwing at me, frame 1?
Well, because I have characters like Iceman who is capable of just freezing people on an atomic level. Where like, all right, move, nigga. I'm not saying
he would have to get there. He would have to reach that level, like reach us that quickly though.
He's capable of doing that. He's capable of like, I think he's capable of not freezing time, but slowing down time.
Yeah, but is he covering that distance quick enough to
How far away are you?
Like 20 meters.
Yes! The answer is yes.
He's not covering that distance that quickly before anyone's reacting to him. He is not that guy.
I'm not saying he's team wiping, but between that and then you have characters.
But okay, so but you think off rip Iceman's strategy is coming into this? I'm gonna blitz the 5 of them by myself. You think that's a smart thing for him to do?
He doesn't have to get close to him to do any of that. He can just.
But if he shoots it from so far away, that gives us so much to dodge it. Then, like, if you
what is he shooting? He can just freeze.
He has to shoot. Yeah, it's not like he doesn't snap his fingers, and it's like it's not Amaterasu. It's not a Sharingan ability where it's like whatever I'm looking at freezes. He has to like shoot his ice at it.
He does, but he does have the ability to try and remember, because even though he can shoot ice, he's also able just freezing the molecules like in the areas in, and he's also I think he's demonstrated where he's just that range is pretty far.
Frame 1, like, I mean, Mr. Sinister knows Iceman. He's not gonna allow him to do his nonsense like that. And I don't think realistically Iceman would be like, let me blitz him, right? You already said you're not gonna try and blitz him. But if you do think that, because that's the only, like, you're not shooting us from afar, like you're not gonna hit nobody from that distance. You're gonna have to get up close if you really want to freeze someone on my team.
I'm not saying he doesn't have to though. I'm not saying, but especially the characters.
I have 2 guys on my team who can teleport that I know of. Let me, because Venom can't teleport. I know that.
He can't.
Doctor Doom can teleport.
Yes.
Mr. Sinister can teleport. I know they can both teleport. Who else did I take again? Get my roster again real quick. I think those are my only 2 teleporters. I have 2 teleporters on my team already. I can just have Mr. Sinister instantly take away one of your guys from the fight. Like, instantly take him out of the equation.
What, just frame 1, just
teleport him away? Yeah, I could. I wouldn't because I need Mr. Sinister in the fight. But if I wanted to, I could. Like if like really Iceman's out here becoming a nuisance, and for some reason Doctor Strange is clutching up and stopping me from getting his mind, I'm like, all right, come with me, Iceman. We're gonna take a break.
I'm gonna take a walk with me.
Come take a walk with me. I'm gonna teleport you over here. I'm gonna teleport back, and you have fun getting back to us, while I come back over here and join the fight and make it a 4v5. And then Ultron's hacking in. And actually, the thing is, see, I think my advantage on having Ultron versus, like, yes, Batman and Iron Man are very smart. They maybe not Iron Man as much, but Batman certainly needs at least something to start doing something. Ultron is the like machine himself. He doesn't need anything to start hacking. He just is his mind. His mind is the computer. So he can just frame 1, just start hacking. He doesn't need to have a computer or anything.
Yeah, that's why I was like. Because my idea was that even though Batman is smarter than Iron Man, I feel like Iron Man is like not only does he know Ultron, and he knows what it takes to stop Ultron. So I feel like just that knowledge alone would help Batman. And then just from a pure engineering perspective, just Iron Man is clearly over Batman.
Yeah.
So I just feel like those 2 together would be able to stop him, but that would take.
That takes prep time, and that takes him out of the fight. Then you're taking 2 of your smartest guys away from the fight, and would you really want to gamble that, having 2 of your smartest guys away from the fight?
You know what? Let's say, right? Peep it, right?
I got him peeping.
Iron Man calls down soup. Boom.
Oh, they said soup like Superman. I was like, what? He's just calling it Superman real quick.
Let's say Iron Man comes on Hulkbuster.
Yeah. Right? Instantly, I hack it. Yeah.
So let's say Doctor Strange is like, no.
Doctor Strange is saying no to the hack. Okay. I'll hear you out. Before I interject, no. I'll just hear you out. Let's hear you out.
Let's say like, no, you can't do that. So now I got a Hulkbuster on my team, and then Iron Man and Batman like, all right, that Hulkbuster, so I put him to work. Where'd I go? Where'd I go? Stop Ultron, because that guy's a menace. And then they're just trying to like make a plan.
Okay, so if in this hypothetical, right, Doctor Strange just said no to me hacking, what do you guys need to stop Ultron for? You obviously got Doctor Strange right there, who apparently can stop Mr. Sinister's telepath, and he can stop Ultron's. What can Doctor Strange not do in your mind? What you're doing with you're doing tricks on Doctor Strange right now.
All I'm saying is,
you're actually doing
there have been times.
We're scaling him down though. We're not taking peak Doctor
But in average comics, his protective spells go crazy. They do so much.
Not doing
on average,
he can't do everything at once though. He's only one guy though. He can't stop these like yes. He could, against grunts. Sure, he could do that. You're talking about top dog. These are 5 top dogs, Devin. These are not henchmen. These are top dogs. You can't stop Ultron and Mr. Sinister with just one guy.
All I'm saying is if Doctor Strange, right, and I know we're scaling him down, if a regular Doctor Strange is capable of like protecting people against a reality warping attack, what can it do? That's all I'm saying.
He protects against magic because that's what he dabbles in. He doesn't go beyond that. When you're tapping into the telepathy thing, I'm giving you a slight nod there because he can do that. But he is not as well. He's not Dr. Fate. He's not that level. He can be, but we're scaling him down. And generally, Doctor Strange is very contained to arcane, to magic. He does not dabble in the technology protection or the mind protection on the level of Mr. Sinister and Ultron. He's not on that level to where he could do that, let alone both at the same time. Like, you're actually doing tricks on it for saying that. Like, if you generally think that.
Why can't he just go
even
back
if
in
I'm
time?
willing to concede he can do one, which I'm not, but if I was willing to concede he's able to stop one of those guys from doing their thing, he's not stopping the other one. He can't do both. And I don't think he can stop either one of them, to be honest. He doesn't dabble in mind control. That's not his thing. That's just not his like playing field.
What else he can do though? Time travel.
Yeah, and he could not do that here.
Why not?
we're scaling people down.
Okay, on average he can time travel.
No, he cannot. No, he cannot on average time travel.
Why can't he?
Why does he time travel, Devin?
What?
Why does he time travel?
It's just
How does he do it? And why do you think he can do it on average? Because he can't. He needs the specific items to do that.
I mean, why are we assuming he doesn't have those items on him?
Because why would he? We're scaling him down.
I know we're scaling him down from like
We're not doing AP scaling down. It's not what we're doing a general scaling. Because if we're doing AP scaling, we're taking like a reverse glass cannon, where it's like
all I'm saying is that item he keeps on him in that.
No,
sanctum.
he doesn't.
Oh, that's in
the sanctum. He ain't in
We're
the
in New York,
sanctum,
buddy. We're in New York,
A
buddy.
place like New York. A place like New York. He doesn't get Marvel New York. He gets real life America New York.
All right. I thought I was like, all right. All I think is, what is he?
If that's the case, why do they get home field? That's not fair to the DC people that they're in Marvel's world.
New York's basically Gotham.
Yeah, but like, I guess Batman does have home. If we're in Gotham, Batman absolutely has home field.
he definitely does.
He knows those streets like.
It's like New Gotham that we talked about like forever.
Yeah.
It's the combination.
Yeah.
Of the two.
Oh my god.
You wanna? We can move on from this.
Yeah, we can move on.
And go to the inverse here. I think we've kind of reached a stalemate there. All right, we can move on to the inverse now. My heroes versus your villains. I don't know what you're doing. I mean, Ghost Rider off rip. I'm penestaring you guys. Like,
What do you think the Penitentiary is? You think it's just an omnidirectional just attack? No, it's not.
I have to look at you. That's all I gotta do. And I'm looking at you. What are you gonna not look at me?
Yeah.
No.
Like, who are you doing? Because you have to go to one person and do it. Who are you doing it to first?
Let me look. Okay, let's say frame one we're putting here. We got Mr. Fantastic, bro. These guys, this guy's crazy. Mr. Fantastic's my strategist here. Do I have any telepaths? I actually don't know. I mean, Mr. Fantastic kind of, and I think
What are we talking about? Kind of.
the Maker.
Let's talk about the Maker real quick.
You want to talk about the Maker?
Yeah, because I'm still not too familiar with him because I didn't read where he was introduced. Because I still feel like the Maker's bullshit, but I still want to see what.
Bullshit.
I don't know. I remember that one guy. He's talking about all the shit he was doing. I was like, nah, that nigga's crazy.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy.
But why is he crazy? Which I don't know. Why is he crazy? What is he doing?
I can't even. Oh, let me look up the page I had originally for it.
Oh, he's not even that crazy. What is he doing then? Oh, that's his equipment. Time travel.
I already agree. I already said we're not doing time travel. I guess I didn't specify in this episode, but I said in the anime episode. I think certain things like time travel just make a fight useless.
Time travel.
Yeah,
warping.
Yeah, it makes a fight useless if you're just gonna have a guy who just goes back in
Oh
time.
no, I agree. It's just funny. Like Doctor Strange time travels. And like, all right, Doctor Strange, he dubs
Yeah, like that. I just feel like that ruins it. So even if one of my guys did have time, which he does, like I would say no. Like I wouldn't use it.
Because Doctor Doom can time travel.
Oh, I think with the main thing with the Maker, that reason he's so crazy, he's like literally immortal. Like bro can't die.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he's actually like, and like that's why he took when the guy drafted him, he took his his
physiology.
Yeah, his physiology is what he was taking because he's like insanely immortal. He just cannot die. Like he's like you think about how crazy Plastic Man is, like with his body, he's even more crazy as the Maker.
Really?
Like,
how do you get more crazy than like having control over every atom in your body?
He can control every atom in his body.
So
he can regenerate from I think he can regenerate from he can regenerate from like anything. What is I can't remember what this isn't the old page I had, but obviously his intelligence is insane. That's Mr. Fantastic in general. Oh, he has the symbiote thing as well. Constituent matter generation, superhuman weapons, impact suit, gravity belt. I don't know. It's
we'll get to it.
Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, so what were we talking about before we got into the?
We're talking about who are you pedestaling first?
Who am I pen-staring first? Super Scroll, Carnage. I'll just get Carnage out of the way. I feel like Carnage is just a nuisance.
Who does say that that's affecting Carnage? Because the penance there has to at least affect a person. I'm just saying, Carnage likes the things he does, and he's just so crazy.
Isn't in canon? Isn't like Punisher and like Deadpool the only people we really know who like doesn't get affected?
Also
by the
Thanos, only because he didn't. I think it was like stated Thanos didn't regret anything he did, and he also kind of like enjoyed the pain. He was like a masochist, I think. I think that's what it was. I think he didn't care.
So the way the penance stare works is he makes the victim suffer the pain and suffering the victim has caused others.
Yeah, and for Thanos, like, he was like he enjoyed it. I think that's what it was.
But you don't have Thanos, so why are we talking about Thanos?
I'm saying you're saying Carnage. I'm saying Carnage is just as crazy.
Carnage is crazy doesn't mean he wants it like done on him though necessarily, right?
Yeah,
I think there's an argument to be made there. You think
make it. I'm
not saying. I feel like Carnage.
Well, just that Carnage is a masochist. Carnage is a masochist.
I just think.
I'm not saying that is. I want you want. Like,
so like from in my perspective here, I think the pen stare. If I were to say it wouldn't work on some person, I would say it probably wouldn't work on your team. Maybe Deathstroke, because I don't think Deathstroke thinks he does is wrong.
No. Out of all the people, I think it is Carnage.
You think Carnage is the one that maybe Super Scroll too? Honestly, because in his mind, is he really wrong?
I don't know,
but I don't know. I don't think Deathstroke thinks. I don't know. I really don't think any of your guys are immune, because like the people who are immune to the Penister are very few in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, but they're usually like lunatics.
They always make it like a big scene, like, oh my god, this guy's immune to the Penister.
Yeah, but they're like lunatics. Like Deadpool.
No, Thanos is not a lunatic.
He is a lunatic. What he's doing is he's crazy. In the comics, he's a madman.
He's a madman. Madman and lunatic are not the same though. Those are different. Thanos is the Mad Titan, sure. Deadpool is like a lunatic, right? Like Deadpool obviously makes sense because like nothing in Deadpool's mind makes sense. He doesn't even understand his own mind. So obviously,
but if someone like the Punisher can take it, like I feel like there's a good argument for Carnage, and I'm only arguing Carnage. I don't know. I could see maybe Deathstroke, but I feel like why was the Punisher able to take that? That's
the Punisher. I don't. I think I can't remember. I don't actually remember.
You said that shit. I'm like, what? Why?
I'm just gonna look up who is immune to the Penister. And we're like, what's it? I actually don't know.
It's remorse. He doesn't have
remorse. Bro, Carnage has no remorse for people.
What makes you say that? There's been plenty of people he's used the Penance stare on people that people are like, why does they have remorse? But they just do. It's just a normal human thing. That's why it is so absurd when you don't.
But Carnage is a psychopath.
Sociopath.
Well, sociopath. And I feel like they're just without empathy or remorse. Is it not?
It's a description given to people by people. It's not an all-knowing being who gave him the sociopath title. It's people who gave him that title. They can be wrong. Like it's genuinely possible for people to be wrong, and you can always look at a guy and be like, oh, he doesn't feel remorse for what he. You can look at half the niggas in Marvel and see the shit they do and be like, why would they feel remorse? But they do. Like it's just a normal thing to happen. I think you would have like. I think it's insane to assume someone's just immune to the Penister without them actually being immune to it.
But I don't think it's as insane because we see the people who have tanked it, and I feel like Carnage could easily have gone in that realm. It's not like the Punisher can take it. I feel like it's not as insane to think that Carnage can take it.
So it says the only people who have resisted: Deadpool, Punisher, Thanos, and Conan. That's the only people who've been able to resist it.
Okay. I wonder if has Punisher ever used the what the fuck? People were texting me. Has Carnage ever been put under the Penister? I actually am curious to see if there's a.
I don't know actually. There's a YouTube list top 10 people who the Penister doesn't work on. Oh shit.
What?
Yeah. It said okay. It's not saying because of Carnage. It's saying because of the symbiote.
The symbiote just.
Yeah, the symbiote I guess blocks the penance stare.
Why does it block it though?
So technically speaking, it said that like people who are blind or semi-immune to it or lessens the effects because you have to be able to see it.
I know that. I know that
It's
one.
like a layer. It could be considered like.
Oh, that was doing.
Or it could just be because it's a hive, like the symbiote is a hive mind. Yeah, so it's like how. Yeah, I think that's probably.
Oh, because it also said multiple eyes.
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Have multiple eyes.
I think that's probably
multiple
the
minds.
reason.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, symbiotes are immune. Okay, Carnage is your one guy. Congrats, little
You're not
bro.
getting to school either, buddy.
Why? Now make your argument. Why?
It's a thing abilities. You're not.
What is the? Why is the thing immune to the pen? Why are you whipping out the thing like yeah, the thing, bro?
Yeah.
The thing ain't immune to the pen stare just because he's rocks.
I don't know. I just want to see the thing.
Like frame one, I'm like, all right, Ghost Rider. Because I mean, to be honest, I don't know if any of you guys can even kill Ghost Rider. Who on your team can even kill Ghost Rider?
I don't have to kill him.
I could just because I no you don't.
Wait,
have to
yeah, that's the thing.
I'm just gonna blitz you and penetrate. Like I don't have to worry about you because like the thing is with Iceman with you blitzing my team is you have to worry about Iceman dying. I can blitz your team and not worry about any of you guys killing Ghost Rider. You're not gonna do it. So I'm blitzing your team and finding someone and pen snaring them. And honestly, so in character, Ghost Rider is aware that symbiotes are immune, so he won't go for Carnage.
He won't go for Carnage.
He'll go for like Juggernaut or Magneto. And honestly, probably take Magneto. He'll probably be like Magneto's the biggest nuisance here. He'll probably pen.
I want to make a force field, bro. You're not touching me.
Who's making a force field?
Magneto.
Magneto making a force field for the penance stare.
No, you're not getting close to me for that even to happen.
Do I have to be that close to the penance
Yes.
stare?
What do you mean? He's face to face and they're going. He's doing.
And you're making a force field before I can blitz you?
Yep.
I don't think so. I think Ghost Rider can teleport. Can he not? Can producer fact check? Can Ghost Rider teleport?
Can he teleport?
I feel like he can.
I mean,
Bro comes from the underworld and just comes to the Earth like instantly.
Yeah, he can teleport from the hell to the Earth, but can he just teleport regularly? You know what I mean?
Why would you be able to teleport from your like? What logic does that make to you, Devin?
It makes sense.
What logic?
It makes
is that?
sense.
How
It
does
makes
that make
sense.
sense to you?
It makes sense.
It's like, oh, I can teleport, but only from hell to Earth. No, I can't go. I can't do anything else. What logic is that, Devin? That don't make no sense.
It makes perfect sense.
I think if Bro can teleport, Bro can teleport.
Okay, range is limitless as long as he makes eye contact. And
For penance snare?
And they perceive it.
Damn. So tough break, little bro.
Why are we making eye contact with that nigga, bro? I'm treating that nigga like I'm touching. Wait, it's limitless? No, it's not. That's crazy. It's limitless.
Well, like they have to be able to see them. They have to see his eyes.
Yeah, if you look, if you see.
his
Why are we just making? Why is bro like? Why are we just bad eye locking with him?
Devin, he's fucking Ghost Rider. Dude.
Why are we?
I'll have Plastic Man walk up behind bro, like look at his eyes, bro. Like,
Nah, it's
Mr. Man sounds like TV up
Devin,
force
to be fair, like you said, why would they look at his eyes? Deathstroke is not from this universe. He's just a guy on fire.
Yeah, exactly. And Ghost Rider's gonna be like, the second anyone looks in my eyes, they're getting penance
Why
stared.
does he have that like level of awareness to like, oh, eyes met?
Ghost Rider. That's his main.
I didn't want Ghost Rider to begin with.
Main ability.
I didn't want Ghost Rider just to begin with.
That's his main ability.
I feel like if this thing was Itachi, so many more battles would have been done quicker, bro.
They are. You know his villains, bro. His villains.
I didn't want him to be part of this to begin with.
You let him slide. That's on you, little bro.
I argued it, and then Tyler like, I'm not allowing. Like, fuck it, we're allowing it.
Tyler has no say. He was just giving his. He was giving his opinion.
What?
He can't decide if a character actually goes in or not. He's only giving his opinion.
Bro, I was mad against it.
And you let it slide. So
I
that
let it
was the
slide
only-
because I argued it.
I'm like the rules analysis during the NFL, and you're the head ref.
I thought he was the ref.
No, he's not the ref.
Why do you say?
Why would he be the ref? He doesn't even barely know about Kame.
I thought you said as a producer, I'm gonna allow it. That's what you just said.
I said like I would allow it.
I would.
Like,
I think he did say
And I'm
would.
not, like I don't know anything about comic books, Devin. You know more. Just because I allow it doesn't mean you should allow it.
After I pressed on it for 10 minutes, I was getting nowhere. I was like, fuck it.
Exactly.
He's not budging. He's not budging.
I was trying so because I was like, if I get Ghost Rider, it's over.
I didn't want him a part of it to begin with.
Just metagaming alone, I'm versing villains. They're feeling remorse for their actions. They're
Carnage.
villains, bro. And you didn't.
And not the Super Scroll. I don't know what he's like.
Why are you assuming? Even
Why
if
would he feel remorse?
Why don't he? Because he's a person still. I don't know.
Nah, bro. He's not for remorse for the things he did. If anything, he's justified.
Doesn't the Ghost Rider make? Didn't he successfully get Galactus? If he can make Galactus feel
Yes,
remorse,
no, because Galactus, he doesn't want to. He has it's down in necessity.
Super Scroll doesn't want to.
Yes, he does.
Why?
But
It doesn't even matter. I'm not worried about the Super Scroll or Carnage. I'm frame one getting Deathstroke's bum ass and Magneto's ass out of here.
I'm a
and
math
staring
card,
him.
bro.
Okay, so I looked at the
that's good.
teleportation, and it says that it depends on the iteration of the Ghost Rider. I guess it's like a Robbie and then the Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
So
Johnny
Robbie
Blaze.
can go short distances, whereas Johnny Blaze can teleport various distances.
Okay.
Okay.
So I would
Yeah, I
assume
can
like
teleport.
20
I can
meters
teleport.
is
Yeah.
within reason.
No, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I knew he could teleport. I was like, there's just no way he can't.
And Devin, you allow Ghost Rider? That's crazy.
It is actually crazy. Like, I was fighting for my life to get Ghost Rider to go through. Ghost Rider was my Sung Jin Woo. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. He was my Sung Jin Woo. I was like,
him.
this
I
guy is
pressed,
carrying
and he
my,
didn't
he's
punch. That was
carrying
what
my
he was
team.
doing.
Having godlike regeneration
Yes.
and immortality.
Yeah.
Type 1, 2, 3, and 8.
Yes, I know. The only
You
way
let that happen? You let that
I
happen?
didn't want it to happen. Like Gabe's like, we can scale him down. Gabe's like, oh, we can scale him down. He's not scaling that nigga down.
I am scaling him
I
down. I'm not scaling him the hyperversal. He gets it.
know. I know.
So I am scaling him down.
This is that bullshit.
They said Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider? And I said no. And he's like, but what if? And because I know enough about Ghost Rider to the part where like, yeah, that nigga's crazy. I don't want a part of
So he's
this.
crazy on hacks.
Yeah,
Yes, I know.
yeah.
Wait.
That's why I took him. Yeah, I needed hacks. Other
guess,
than that-
technically you can't throw the flag. because
He's
it's
virtually
like-
immortal.
It's less than like planetary.
Yeah, and he's not like physically he's not that strong. He's literally just
No,
like I
but
have
he's
him for
virtually
hacks alone.
immortal.
Yeah, he's my Sung Jin Woo is strong too, but
like
yeah,
hacks.
he's like my hacks because like I said, I can literally just blitz his team with him and not be afraid of dying because they just can't kill him. And also I have a lot of immortal Darwin's not immortal. Okay, so say your counter for Darwin. We can get off Ghost Rider for a second here. Just say your counter for what you're gonna do for Darwin here
Yes,
on your team.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's stupid. For Darwin, people have argued that like, if he does fight a strong enough opponent, he'll just leave.
Yeah, that's not an art. That's not an
one time.
Yeah, but I mean, sure, that's accurate. But like,
Yes.
who on your team is strong enough to make me run?
Juggernaut.
Okay, but that's one. I'm just not gonna let him touch him.
Why not?
Why would we allow it? Juggernaut's not super, not the Flash, bro. He's not gonna blitz me.
Yeah, I feel like he could.
He can't. You're feeling wrong. Then he can't.
I'm just saying, like 20 meters.
And Mr.
Picks up the speed. Juggernaut picks up speed.
Mr. Fantastic-
He's momentum. He's momentum incarnate.
Mr. Fantastic is my strategist. He knows of Juggernaut and he knows of Darwin. He's gonna keep them apart.
Are we claiming that Mr. Fantastic is stopping the Juggernaut? Nothing can stop the Juggernaut. That's a statement.
He is gonna sit there and bend him in a different direction. You don't stop the Juggernaut, but you redirect him. That's
You
always been the
redirect
thing. And without Elastic, I have Plastic Man and Mr. Fantastic tag teaming. We're bouncing that guy away.
No, yeah, for sure. Fuck, were we arguing Darwin?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for Darwin, because since he himself can't control his ability,
Yeah.
it's reactive. That nigga's doing nothing until like something happens to that guy.
Yeah, but that's the issue. He's literally just like a nuisance for you guys to deal with.
He's not a nuisance. I'm just looking at that nigga. He's not doing anything.
So you think you guys are just gonna sit okay? Darwin can fight.
What is he doing? What is he doing to any of those characters? Just base. He's not doing anything.
Let me think.
He's doing.
Okay. To be fair,
Ghost Rider can.
He has to adapt. Something has to happen for him to adapt. If he gets into a fight,
He's
or
not-
if someone does something to him, he can then adapt to that thing, and it's cyclical.
Why are we assuming we're doing anything to that guy? We're not doing anything to him.
If you're throwing attacks out, why would he not just jump in front of them? Or won't the team throw him in front of attacks and stuff?
Yeah,
or what if my guys just attack him to make him adapt? What if Ghost Rider? What if Ghost Rider penance stares him? How does he attack?
You're building up and like he will say he said the thing.
like you weren't ready for that one.
No, I was. I didn't think you were gonna say it. But let's say you attack him, you pen stare him, okay? His eyes were like his adaptability most likely just make him blind. And then what?
That's an example.
Now that nigga's blind.
That's an example. I'm saying I have niggas on my team who can attack him to make him get adaptations.
Like what?
So he can fight back.
Like what?
So Mr. Fantastic, Rogue, for instance.
Wait, punch him?
How would he? I think he's fought Rogue, right? How does he adapt to Rogue?
I feel like if Rogue goes to touch him, he will just teleport.
Not Rogue, because Rogue has the Captain Marvel powers. So because Captain Marvel's not too strong, he would teleport away. Because to get to Darwin teleporting away, you would have to get to Hulk levels. And
that's what I'm saying. I was going based on touch. You say like if she goes to punch him, if she goes to punch him, then he would just like increase durability wise to the point where he would be able to take it.
You don't know how he's gonna adapt. He can just make himself intangible. She can touch him.
That's what I'm saying. Since he wouldn't have control over it, and it will only be in that instance, and then it will go away.
No, it doesn't go away instantly.
It takes time. It takes time. Are we looking it up?
It doesn't go instantly, but
we looked this up when we were doing the ability. It does not just go away immediately. It lingers for quite a while.
I don't know, it's a while because when he became Death, he's only Death for like a couple seconds.
I think that's just like an anomaly. I think maybe certain things, but I've seen him. He's had his adaptation for longer than just like a second.
But that's only because like when he fights me, he's continuously fighting that person or he's in that situation.
Yeah, so if he starts fighting Rogue, like he's gonna start adapting and then becoming as strong as her, the fighter. Because yes. Yeah, and then he'll be just as strong as Rogue, and then you gotta worry about him. Also, what are you doing against Rogue?
I don't know, just blood manipulator with Magneto.
Oh, that's all you got, little bro? That's what you're gonna do?
And all I'm saying is Rogue's in love Magneto. Magneto's like, don't hurt me, baby girl. She's like, yes, daddy. And that's it.
I already took Magneto out with Pennister. I'm just saying. I'm speed blitzing and taking Juggernaut out with Rogue. I'm like, go to sleep.
Rogue?
Go to sleep. Yeah, I'm sending him to sleep. Well, actually,
can you? I don't think you. No, if you had that Darwin, I'm folding. I'm like, all right, you got it, Gabe. I feel like Rogue tried to touch Juggernaut. I feel like that interaction just did not work. I'm not entirely sure, but I feel like this interaction has occurred, and I feel like he has too much energy for. I think I'm thinking of something else. Again, I'm getting like flashbacks from our last comic thing. I'm just trying to like recall old shit I used to read or things I've heard.
You wanna lead any conversations or?
No, I'm trying.
Like you can. I think technically, even if they avoid somehow, your villains all be like Gabe's.
You want to talk in the mic so they can hear you?
If somehow like your villain team beats all of Gabe's heroes, eventually they will have to attack Darwin to kill him. That's the point of the game. So regardless, it's gonna end up with like, what are they doing to him?
Well, then if that's the situation, he would go to the Juggernaut thing and he would just teleport away. But if
teleport, we just like sidestep it.
If he's arguing that Juggernaut is on the level of the Hulk's strength,
I don't think so.
No, he is.
No, but like
no, we're not. That's
like a short distance, a 20-meter distance.
Well, you're assuming he has to pick up speed to be that strong, and yes, the more like speed he picks up, more momentum he picks up, the stronger he gets. But he's also just physically strong.
But it's like instantaneous though. Like he could just super speed out of it. Just.
Yeah, maybe.
He just tell.
I mean, to be fair, Juggernaut wasn't like introvert Darwin. I was actually a fuck. Could he?
He can make himself invulnerable. He can reflect it back. I don't know, like something. You become Death Incarnate.
To be fair, to be nah, that was better. To be fair, Darwin was like a last like person type of deal. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave that nigga for last, and we're just gonna throw shit at him to see. I don't know what's gonna happen with him.
I don't say how long it lasts. I think it varies depending on the amount of adaptation.
Yeah.
Let's say this, right? Because my main thing is Magneto versus Ghost Rider. Defensive wise.
Okay. Okay.
Defensive wise.
All right, let's go here and see what you got.
Because this is bullshit alone. So now I gotta start making up bullshit.
Off rip, you can't manipulate my metal. It's not actual metal. So you can't do that. You know that, right?
I mean, it's
Magneto
metal.
has never controlled the Ghost Rider stuff because he can't.
Is that confirmed?
Yes, that's confirmed.
Where?
I looked it up.
I
I made sure I looked that up. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to need to see that statement.
Because even if you could manipulate it, I could just get rid of it. It's all just like it's aesthetics that I don't have to have. I could just get rid of it. At the end of the day, I'm a skeleton. Like I don't got no metal. I'm not a Wolverine skeleton. I'm just a real skeleton.
Because you're saying you're just speed blitzing Magneto, right?
Pen staring him, yeah.
Who was to say the Super Scroll just doesn't intervene? He's like, no, low bro.
He's not immune to the Penister, Devin.
Why not?
You're gonna have to tell me what. You have to prove to me that the Super Scroll. When I looked up the list of people who are immune to the Penister, it said 4 people.
Because those are people that fight. He never met the Super Scroll.
Why would the Super Scroll be in that conversation of people who are immune to it? It's the people who are immune to it. It's saved as like such a special occasion because it's so uncommon for you to be immune to it.
You're right. I'm just gonna create a force field between the Super Scroll and then Magneto. Like boom, double protection.
It doesn't matter.
Were you breaking through the force field?
I'm looking at you. Yes, it doesn't matter.
Why are we just making eye contact with you?
You don't have to make eye contact with me. You just gotta look into my eyes.
Yeah, why are we doing that?
I'm just gonna keep moving around until you meet my eyes.
We have to look into your eyes.
So how long do you have to look into his eyes, right? Because isn't that as soon as you catch his glance, you're like hooked. You can't look away.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure you can't look away after you start looking at him.
I feel like because I thought it was like an activation. He has to activate the pen.
Yeah, he does. But then once it's activated and you're already looking at, you can't look away at that point because you're already enthralled by it.
But all I'm saying is like. Because the way you're arguing is like the second my eyes meet Ghost Riders, he's activating the Penister.
Instantly.
Why? That's absurd. That's absurd.
Why is that absurd?
I feel like Ghost Rider would have to like, I don't know. I don't think Ghost Rider is doing that. Just frame perfect. Our eyes the second they lock, because they have to like lock, and then he's like, boom, Penister.
It's not like to say not to say the first time. In general, it could just happen. All it takes is one time. It doesn't have to be the first instance you look into my eyes. It just has to be in general one time. Because for you to avoid, especially as big as his eye holes are, they're not like normal sized eyes. He has like the skeleton eye holes. As big as they are, it's super crazy. It's super hard to just not look in that general vicinity while you're fighting people. Especially because Ghost Rider's gonna be going at you. For you to actively not be looking into his eyes, it's hard to do.
Yeah, but I feel like,
they had to, like, if we're gonna go back to the Itachi instance, they had to train people how to not be looking at him. It's hard to do to fight someone and not look at them.
Yeah, but that's different.
It's natural when you fight people to look at their eyes to see what they're doing. Even though, yes, Ghost Rider's eyes aren't actual eyes, you're not actually following his movement. It's still a natural thing to do for you to look there. For you to actually actively not do that while you're fighting a team of 5 is insanely hard to do. Especially when I have people on my team like Mr. Fantastic who's going to be strategizing. And like, do you have a strategist on your team for defense or for your villains?
I mean, all I'm saying is I got Deathstroke and the Super Scroll.
Why are you doing tricks on Super Scroll, bro? He's not that good. He's not okay.
Good. No,
he's okay
he's
at
not
best. He's okay at best.
All I'm saying, how are you hurting him?
How am I hurting who?
The Super Scroll. How are you hurting that guy?
Let's see. I'll get away from Ghost Rider.
How are we hurting the Super Scroll?
I'll get off Ghost Rider for a second here.
Between the
Rogue
protective barriers.
Rogue.
How is she touching him?
She's the strongest Captain Marvel.
energy field barrier.
I'm breaking through it. It's not. You're not Bartolomeo. You're not a perfect barrier that I can't break through. I'm breaking.
Have you
through
seen
it.
anyone break through Susan?
Yes, I've seen plenty of people. The Super Skrull for one.
He's him though.
He's not him. Why are you doing tricks on the Super Skrull,
He's
Devin?
him, and he has her power. All right, come on, bro. What are we doing?
Like any strong nigga has broken through her. Her force fields are realistically not that strong. Like they're okay.
Let's say I turn invisible.
Okay, good for you, little bro.
I'm invisible now. Now you have a visible Super Scroll who's capable of hurting your entire team, just going crazy.
Let me see actually.
Because you don't have any protection between the heat. His heat, crazy. Because Human Torch is
Ghost Rider is immune to it.
Yeah, he's immune to it, but I'm also immune to his fire too.
You're immune to my fire.
Okay.
Not immune to everything else. I don't even need to use my. Are you actually immune to Ghost Rider's fire? Because his is Hellfire. It's different.
Well, yeah, because that's what I was looking at right now.
Because he
feel
controls Hellfire. That's not just fire.
I mean, Johnny's immune to like all aspects of fire. I don't know if it's Hellfire. I don't know if Hellfire is included in that.
Yeah, let's look.
Let's see if what's the limitation? Because I feel like Johnny can absorb fire as well. Can he not? I feel like he can absorb.
I'm
heat.
actually not too familiar with the Fantastic Four outside of it. Let's see. Even Johnny has admit he has no way to beat Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah,
he would find himself burnt to a crisp by his Hellfire.
Really?
That's what he said. Interesting. I don't know. Guess Hellfire is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't need to why. I mean, no one else in your team has fire resistance, especially like Johnny's.
The Human Torch has beat him before, though.
Who?
What? Ghost Rider. But that's comics, right?
Like,
that's comics.
Right.
It happens, but I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you want to, like, which iteration you want to view on.
Let's see. Because this is the combined human blah blah blah. Heat absorption. Antimatter manipulation. Why?
That's what I saw.
Antimatter fireballs? What do they even mean?
Fireballs made of antimatter.
Why does he have this? Yeah, you're right. I also clicked on it. It took me to a page from like the 1930s. It's like, all right, yeah, no wonder. Electricity, invisibility, force field creation. All I'm saying is it says that his force fields have blocked attacks from Thor.
Yeah, you're
and Silver Surfer.
We're not taking. You're highballing though.
Those are force fields though. It's not. I'm just saying.
That's you're taking a high, like, because you're taking comic books. Obviously, you can find any argument. Like, you can find any argument for a guy like that. But in general field, Super Skrull, like generally Super Skrull, that's where we're scaling down to, we'll say planetary, is not taking shots with his.
No, he himself, but maybe his force fields are just on that level.
They're not. Like,
why not?
Why would they be? That would be insane if you're like, because look up that comic book where he's fighting Thor. Tell me where he scales in that comic line, because that if he's weak as shit, but his force fields are holding up, then it's an argument. But if he's not, then yes, he's scaling up to it. Yeah, what's happening, Devin?
Huh?
What's happening in that comic line?
Continue. Oh shit! Wait. Only reason I made that face is because the Super Skrull doesn't appear too much. So like a baseline for the Super Skrull,
is.
I'm trying to. It says he himself. Okay. It was an old comic book panel. I'm not gonna lie to you, Gabe.
It was a whole comic.
No, it was an old comic book panel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you know how old Marvel comics get. Yeah.
No, you're right. Limited mind control. Memory manipulation. Who's giving him these abilities?
We can move off. We don't want to get too stuck on certain
right.
things. We can just move on and go to the next thing. Also, you spelled scroll wrong, but whatever.
I'm gonna say, like, let's say, because he is capable of turning invisible.
Aside, like that alone, it's pretty.
He's wreaking havoc.
Sure, but then I don't know. Like, how strong realistically is he? He can't kill Ghost Rider, right? You can't kill him. Can't kill Darwin. And you can't kill Plastic Man. I don't think. I don't know what Super Skrull can do. Because isn't Plastic Man's only weakness ice? Even then, that only stopped.
I mean, I feel like it's not his only weakness. I feel like ice was used only because like Batman doesn't want to hurt Plastic Man. I feel like fire could also, hurt Plastic Man. Like, it'd be weird to say like it wouldn't.
I guess it could hurt him, but at the same time, once you're using fire, we know where you're invisible, not intangible.
Yeah.
So as soon as you throw your fire, we know where you are. And then even then, it's like because the way his fire works, it's just like the Human Torch. You either have to light yourself from fire or you're shooting it. Regardless, as soon as you use your fire, we know where you are. Immediately, you lose that, and just because you're invisible doesn't mean you're intangible. So we know where you are. We can hit you.
Yeah, but
Mr. Oh no, Mr. Fantastic doesn't. Well, yeah, Mr. Fantastic does fight the Super Skrull. That's like his guy.
Okay.
He's aware of his abilities. I'm sure Mr. Fantastic has counters against it, like easily. I'm sure he got goggles just in the.
His goggles just on him. They put him from back.
I'm sure he does.
That's a bullshit. I don't know. Maybe the Super Skrull could one shot. Maybe Mr. Fantastic. I might not argue Plastic Man
because he could not one shot. If he could one shot Mr. Fantastic, he would be doing that then.
Yeah, but I'll say if he sneaks him, maybe he could.
He would already be doing that then. That's literally his villain. If he was capable of one shotting Mr. Fantastic, he would have done it. That's literally there. But like that argument would maybe work if you're talking about a character who's not in the same verse or whatever. That's literally his villain. If he was capable of doing that, he would have done it.
I'm just saying, are we saying that Mr. Fantastic can just tank Johnny's fire? Why?
Yeah.
Why are we saying that?
Mr. Fantastic is like, if I'm taking the maker, Mr. Fantastic, bro.
God, I forgot.
Bro is immortal.
Bro is immortal.
You're not killing my team. At the end of the day, my team is just like unkillable aside from like Rogue. Rogue is like damn near the most killable person, which is insane. Because she's just an annoying. You can't really touch her. She's like, touch me, I dare you.
I feel like Magneto can just manipulate her body.
Rogue, yeah, that's like she's the most killable for sure.
Like in JoJo's where Metallica just makes like
and even
shit comes out of your body, he's doing that to Rogue.
If we're taking Omega level Magneto, sure, but on general basis, Magneto is not able to just control people like puppets. Like that's not a normal thing Magneto's able to do. Like on because if that was the case, he would be doing that more often. He cannot normally do that. That's usually a stronger version of Magneto that's doing that.
Who's to say his morals won't allow him to do that?
What morals, bro?
No, don't do that. He's a heavily complex moral person.
Yes, but not against controlling people. Like, why is that where he draw? I'll kill people, but I won't control them. That's a dumbass.
He has no reason to control the people. He's like, you're dead.
He does. He's losing.
Dead. We control the X-Men.
Yes. He has no problem controlling Wolverine. He has no problem with that, but he draws the line at regular people. I can't control Rogue, but I can control Wolverine. What kind of line is that? I think, I will concede that Magneto could control people. That's a stronger, because I know on the high end scale, Magneto's crazy. Like magnetism is actually.
Yeah, I'm not saying because like.
But we're scaling these people down to what they generally do, and generally Magneto's not puppeteering people. That's not his like main thing he could do. He doesn't even. He rarely does that. When he does that, that's when he's like super strong. Is when he does that. No, I could give you he could like pull the iron on my blood, I guess. I could give you that one maybe, but like
true.
I don't know. I think that's like a reach to say he's like puppeteering Rogue.
Oh yeah, I'm like there's a nigga I just haven't talked about, and that's the one because Deathstroke. Well, I don't know what Deathstroke doing in this battle. I don't know.
You took him, bro.
Then he let's take a pick, and then you took Vision Fantastic and I was like, what are we doing? I
really think I don't know, because at the end of the day, I literally have 2 Luffys on my team and you got swords. It's like what are the swords? You can't even cut 2 of my guys on my team.
Yeah, but I feel like because Deathstroke has knowledge about Plastic Man, I feel like he would have something maybe.
Yeah.
To maybe deal with Plastic Man.
Yeah, but then
I don't think Deathstroke. If you put Deathstroke in a room with Plastic Man, I don't think he's like, oh shit, I'm fucked. I feel like I think he's kind of
sitting there like, if Batman is saying that, I'm sure Deathstroke is saying that.
Nah, I feel like Deathstroke would have something.
Sure, okay, if you're gonna argue that, that Mr. Fantastic absolutely has something for the Super Scroll that he fights all the time. Like, what are we
No,
talking
it's
about?
different because Deathstroke has to
Or
constantly.
or just even more reasonable, the fact that Mr. Fantastic would have a way to find his wife. That her main ability is turning invisible. Yes, he had.
What is he, Batman? He's like, I got prepared for as Susan goes evil. Like, why is
Not
he
if she
doing
goes
that?
evil, just to see her, like, just so she can't like do some like nonsense.
He's not nonsense. No,
Nonsense, not nonsense.
He's not doing all that, bro. He's not paranoid like Batman. He's not doing
He's
all
not
that.
paranoid, but he's extremely egotistical, and if he wants to prove that he can do something, he will do it.
Yeah, he probably did it on a whim. But
Exactly.
He probably made a machine to do that. I mean, he's not that had that it's on him.
Probably not. And even at that, I'm not too sure he can't just whip it up, bro. Bro is he's a mad scientist. Bro could just whip it up off of like crap.
What? But like, was like, oh, this brick. Watch me. He's not doing all that.
He's MacGyvering that shit.
He's not MacGyvering that. Man, oh man. To be fair, in both cases, this literally came down to like one character, and that was both Ghost Rider, and then on the other side, it was just Mr. Sinister. I have no answers for those people. They're insane.
That's why I go for hack. When I do these like one thing you got to realize when you go for a draft, even when we do abilities, when we do a drafting ability, when you go for drafts, you got to go for hacks. It's like when you're doing a versus thing, hacks are gonna be your friend because hacks are so hard to overcome. Like you can overcome strength, you can overcome durability. Overcoming hacks is so you have to be so specific. Especially when I pick a character who has multiple hacks.
Multiple hacks.
Because then you can maybe cover one base, like for instance, Mr. Sinister. You can maybe cover the telepathy. Then what do you do against the shapeshifting? The enlargement?
Yeah, you do all that. But the thing is, with Mr. Sinister, I knew like, okay, Mr. Sinister hasn't been beaten, not easily, but like I know he's not as crazy as Ghost Rider.
Yeah, he's not. I'll
and the thing is, I didn't want Ghost Rider part of this to begin with, because like there's no one who is. When he scales them down on that level, only because like Ghost Rider's hacks, when scaled down, his hacks don't go away. They're a part of him. He just doesn't get the feature like, oh yeah, I'm not hyper. I'm not fighting Century.
Exactly why
I'm not fighting World Breaker Hulk.
Exactly why I wanted him. Yeah. I think we can basically end the debate phase here, but I think when it comes to the people like Ghost Rider, if you wanted to beat Ghost Rider, you would genuinely have to take somebody who has like a ceiling ability. Yeah. That's like the only way you're beating because he's immortal. I really don't know there is a way to kill him.
No,
he's
because even if he does die, he just goes back to hell. Yeah, and then he comes back. He comes back.
So you legit have to have a character who has like a ceiling ability or an existence erasure ability, which
no one scaled down has that.
Finding someone who's scaled down with an existence erasure is like Gojo. Gojo's purple literally is existence erasure. Like that is something, but he's an anime character, right? Oh, and that's actually one thing. Earlier, so off camera, Devin was talking about trying to take Godzilla. He was like, I'm gonna go. Godzilla has some comics. I was like, if Devin was gonna go for some nonsense pull of like, technically there's a comic over this, I was gonna be like, all right, technically manga or comic books, so I'm taking Gojo. That's what I was.
You can have Gojo.
How are you beating Gojo? How are you gonna beat Gojo then, little bro?
All I'm saying,
how are you getting past Infinity with your guys?
All I'm saying is CC Goku is canon now. Capsule Core Goku, that guy, he's canon now.
He's getting a flag. He's multiverse. He's past planetary.
Oh, yeah,
that rule's still there.
I forgot about that.
Just because I took an anime character doesn't mean it's like, all right, free reign, I take Zeno. Like, no. That doesn't mean all the floodgates are opened.
All right, I'm like, all right, Obito, go get him.
We're literally just going back into what we did with the multiverse tournament. How are we beating Gojo?
Obito? All right, Battlefield remove him. He's out of there.
Is Obito really taking out Gojo?
Yes.
How?
Battlefield removal. Just come away.
He's not touching me.
I'm not touch you to come with you.
Let's see. Who Gojo would be on my hero side. Ghost Rider saying no shot. Ghost Rider Gojo combo is going crazy. Ghost Rider sitting like, wait, you trying to come with my boy? Penance.
What? Top. He's about to, you see Ghost Rider like frame it, come slide in, like
penance. Yeah. All right. Well, the polls are down below. Is there anything else we want to talk about here? Like, I do want to think. Is there any like other drafts we could? Because I really do like this format. I do think ultimately it always comes like no matter what it is, it always comes down to one or two guys who do it. In the anime draft, it was Bam and Sungjin and Woo for both of us. It was the manhwa characters, and then for us, it's now Ghost Rider, Mr. Sin. There's always that one guy who just the hard carry of the team.
Because like if you remove those two, it's a good debate. Those two carry.
Just like me and Tyler talking about genuinely, if you got rid of both of our manhwa characters, it's more debatable. And then you just throw them in there, it's a wash. It's just hard.
And that's the thing about comic book characters, because like I feel like with comic book characters, yeah, it's kind of cool to debate, but I feel like anime is so much more fun because in anime there's so many more creative abilities and just fun abilities to use to debate.
Because one of the next drafts I wanted to do is I don't know if we could do it with 3 because 3 would be a lot, but I do want to do a JoJo stand draft. We're doing stands versus stands. I would want to do that one next. That's one of the ones I want to do next. But the issue is, I know all 3 of us want to do it, right?
You have to do constraints on it.
No constraints. It's JoJo.
No constraints.
The constraint is if it's in JoJo, it's allowed. Except, we'll say, what are the constraints? We can ban D4C and Wonder Review. We can ban those 2. And aside from that, I think everyone else is free.
Yeah, but I feel like there's some stands
You're gonna keep Made in Heaven?
Yeah,
Made in Heaven's like an.
There's characters who can beat me.
We can ban final villain. No, because then Dio is fine. Honestly,
Dio's fine. I'm fine with Made in Heaven. I would argue Diavolo can beat Poochie with Made in Heaven. Diavolo's washing Poochie. He's washing Poochie.
I don't think so.
Diavolo is washing Poochie.
Just because he can skip 5 seconds doesn't mean it's gonna like do anything.
Drodo could wash Poochie. What are we talking about?
Giorno with GER, yeah, he can wash.
No, he
Poochie.
said
Jotaro.
Jotaro.
Oh, I think he said Giorno. I was like, yeah, Giorno with GER, yeah, he can wash Poochie.
Yeah, GR obviously be a no shot.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Although, to be fair, we don't really know what GER does. Everyone just assumes.
I hate
Everyone
GER,
just
bro.
assumes what it can do. It did one thing. We don't know. For all we know, GER's ability is only to affect Diavolo. For all we know, that's genuinely.
We don't know what it takes to activate his ability. We don't know nothing.
Yeah. For all we know, it generally only activates if your name is Diavolo and you're a schizophrenic. Like that. Like generally, that could be the activation code. In that case, it's useless. Yeah.
True. He didn't know his ability activated.
Yeah. Either way, that was an idea. There was the JoJo is one of the next drafts I want to do. I'm looking forward to that one. I want to do another. I do want to do more anime drafts as well. We can do more like.
Yeah, because I love debating anime.
We could do one where it's genuinely like we just go no rules, balls to the wall, and just see who can pick the best. Just off rip. Because
Like,
that's not really as fun though.
yeah, that's just
Really?
Like, who has the more,
that's the more knowledge.
yeah, that and like, I feel like there's a couple characters that you just take them.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I guess,
what
'cause,
do
like,
I take
nothing
Gren
to do
like
with
Zeno? Like what are we doing?
You take Zeno. You just take the Grand Priest.
Yeah, then like and then you just go a tier
Yeah.
higher. That's boring.
The guy like erases.
Yeah.
He has, like,
Yeah, and
control
there's so many gods that are literally just like they're god. And
Yeah,
they're-
that now what? I
Yeah,
take
yeah,
truth.
I
Now
guess.
what?
What are you doing against Trek?
Yeah, but in general, like
We can do like a street
Yeah.
level, like alright, street level.
I'll take just
street level
Hey.
hero draft. Oh, street level comic book draft. That was on that board.
See,
I was like,
that's fun.
yeah, street level hero board. That would be really cool because then it's more. There are hacks in there. I'm not gonna take Ghost Rider. I could argue Ghost Rider is a street level hero.
I got a lie that took the win out my film game. You did that? I was like, I don't want to be here anymore. Because like I like debating comics, but it's not as fun as debating anime.
Yeah, but yeah, let us know if you guys have any ideas for what we could do for other drafts as well, or whatever. I think we've been here for a minute. We can wrap up here. The polls is gonna be down below. Vote who won below. Actually, when recording this, the episode for me and Tyler's draft hasn't even come out yet, so I don't know who won that. I don't know who won that poll. For all I know, I'm the champ right now. I'm 1-0, or for all I know, I'm 0-1, and I'm looking for my first dub. So you know what? Give me my first. Actually, technically, I have a chance to either. There's two. Because I could either lose both, or I could win both, or I could win one, lose one. It's like, yeah, there's 3 different outcomes, I guess. There's a chance I won none of them. Maybe Tyler washed me. Who knows? But maybe I'm the reigning champ right now, and I have the best record. I mean, I think just numbers wise, it would be insane if I didn't have the best record because I've had 4 chances to get points, and Tyler's only had 2, and you've had to do. So it'd be insane if I didn't have the best record. That'd actually be an indictment on me if I didn't have the best record. But yeah, regardless, yeah, vote down below. I'm curious to see if you guys have any ideas. Let us know. Do all that. We're not doing the regular, we're not doing the Wizard Room guy thing because we don't do that for themed episodes. But we'll see you next time.